Good morning, everyone. I stopped yesterday in Avoca, Iowa. It was snowing just a little bit, and look, I woke up this morning. It's all full of snow. I'll show you outside in just a second. It's still snowing, just it's very small. Look at it. Look at my trailer. That's crazy. Let me show you the other side. It's a very high probability that I'm stuck here. I think many people are stuck. I'm gonna try to back up, but I'm not quite sure I'm gonna make it. This is crazy. These are the fuel pumps. Looks like some trucks are stuck right there. It might be that the interstate is closed too. The ramp looks pretty slippery. It has not been cleaned, and the road doesn't look like it has been cleaned yet. Just the vehicles driving and melting the snow a little bit.
Continue on I-80.
I don't see any cars, which might mean that the interstate is closed somewhere. Just either back where I came from yesterday or up front further. And maybe there were notices like on the road that everybody should stop. I didn't see any yet, so we'll see. Yeah, so it's 81 miles to Des Moines, and my weather radar shows that the storm stretches up to there. Anyway, we'll keep nice pace, 55 miles an hour, not too fast, not too slow. Should be good enough. The mountain of snow that I showed you in the morning on my trailer is adding some weight, and that should help my traction a little bit. I hope I'm not overweight with it, because I got a lot. The wind will blow it off eventually, but for now it's still with me. Yeah, I said I didn't see any vehicles. Now we've seen a couple. We are probably going to see a lot of vehicles like this strained in the ditch, because there will be eventual accidents. doing this kind of stuff is very dangerous. Like this truck was parked in the shoulder. Somebody could run into him. It's very close to the travel lane, and as I said, the visibility is very poor. I saw him only in the last moment. Anyway, seeing cars on the road gives me a little bit of confidence. It means the interstate is open. And the fact that there are no cars going the same way with me is actually better. I don't have to worry about anybody, just keeping myself safe. That makes it a lot easier. Turn on my lights just in case. I'm very happy I parked in this tight spot yesterday. I had doubts where I should yesterday when I arrived, but I did think that the tightness of that parking spot will protect me from the wind blowing snow under my truck, and that's what happened. I see so many trucks that were parked in the open had lots of snow underneath. It happened to me sometime maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Everything comes with the experience. The temperature is just around 0 degrees. It's not very cold. So if there were a little more cars, it could melt the snow a little better, because the wheels warm up when rolling, and then the road surface warms up a little bit. Alright, this is the snail race. Who's going to win? Bet on one, and we get to drive further. There's another victim of the snow. When driving like this, you might want from time to time to check your brakes. Like, choose a safe place like this where the road is straight and level, and not a very fast speed, and just push the brakes steadily. It doesn't feel like I'm braking at 100%. It's slipping a little bit, but it's not slipping badly. I still get a little bit of braking power, so it's alright. It's safe enough, I think. get their parcels in time. Yet the visibility got even worse. There are no trees on the left right now, and the wind is blowing from the field and bringing this cloud of fine snow. Everybody's running with their flashing lights on, which again can be a little bit misleading. Sometimes you see someone on flashing lights and then they're doing like 60. Yeah, it's like he heard me, just turned them off. So overall, so far it's not too bad. If this was, as I said in my other storm video, where on the contrary I was in West Virginia and I did feel scared a little bit. Here in the country, because I'm in Iowa, I know exactly there are no mountains, no steep grades. Wherever there is, it's manageable, so I can feel a lot more confident driving around here. Of course, every time you see an accident, it worries you some, because obviously nobody plans to have an accident, and yet they happen from time to time. But I think most of these accidents happen because of the lack of experience. Probably a new driver, not very skilled, not very experienced, and in these kind of moments I wonder, like, a lot of times the dispatcher or the owner of the company would push the driver to keep going, even if the driver would say, well, it's not very safe. They'll be like, well, other drivers are driving, so you can go too. And then it leads to this kind of incidents. I remember I've always been stubborn in the beginning. Like, if I felt it's not safe, I would just call my dispatch and be like, well, I'm stopping, I'm not going anywhere. And they're like, well, you gotta make it by tomorrow. I'm like, no, it's gonna be day after tomorrow or wherever. I'd better come late than never. So yeah, if you're a new truck driver, never drive if you feel scared. Like, when you're scared, then you make the mistake. If you feel you're not handling it, then just pull over and wait. Usually the snowfalls don't take too long. Even if you're going to lose one day, nobody's gonna die because of that. UPS truck. Usually the how do you call it, the mail trucks are the most crazy. It's always like that. Like, there would be ice and snow on the road and they'll be going like 65, 70. They have very tight time pressure, and even though they're getting paid pretty well, I've never done mail. I don't like the time pressure. That's why I'm not doing reefer either. They also have tight schedules. Even though many people are like, why are you doing flatbed? Like, isn't it easier to just sit in your truck, wait to get loaded? You don't get to do anything. But then you get appointments 3 at night, 4 in the morning, 12 a.m. anytime, and you have to make it. All, like, nobody cares if you're sleepy, if you're tired. Flatbed is more relaxed in that manner. You get there when you get there.